Hello and welcome to episode 134 of Media and Marketing Podcast with your host, Jan Ragnerud. I am a traffic and conversion expert and we have an agency and in Los Angeles, chaosmap.com. And that is the welcome pitch from me today before we dig into it. And as you know, on these broadcasts and these presentations, I like to give you tips, inside tricks, interviews as well. We're lining up new interviews, but right now I'm in sort of the tips and tricks and inside secrets mode here, and we're sharing some of the things that you ought to be looking at if you're a digital entity online, which most are these days, especially during these unprecedented, crazy times. We are trying to essentially share some of the strategies and tactics, tools, tips, insights, as I mentioned with you, so that you can make better decisions in your journey online and ultimately get more customers, build more revenue, and provide more to your community and such. So let's dig in today. We're going to be covering the 6 must-have tools for a successful Google Ads campaign. And this is actually out on our blog as well. And you can see that on chaosmap.com, as I mentioned. But let's just dig in here. I'm using this as a cheat guide, as well as talking through it here on the podcast today. And we know that tools are necessary for any craft in the world here today, and PPC is no different. And one of the things that I wanted to mention here before we dive in is this is not in order of importance, right? So the number one here is the Google Keyword Planner. That's something you can access inside the Google Ads Manager area, but very powerful and very poignant, if that's a term. I think it is poignant, right? For using it for PPC, so pay-per-click. You can use it for SEO, search engine optimization as well, but really good for pay-per-click. Now, it is Google biased. Now, when I say that, a lot of things are Google biased when it comes to search because it's the number one search engine in the world. Number 2 is YouTube, as you know. And interestingly enough, I hear a lot of chatter about Go Duck, and I think that was called, and I hear the commercials on the radio here in Los Angeles. That's for the folks who are a little bit more anti-tracking aligned, right? But ultimately, when it comes to search, Google reigns complete, right? So Google Keyword Planner, great for keyword research. You know, you can identify high volume, low cost keywords. You can find out what the competitors are doing. You can scan websites. I mean, it's a tremendous tool. Should be used for your, Google Ads campaigns. And next on the list, we have Ads Audit Report and Full Disclosure. This is one that we use with clients, for clients, to provide value in the marketplace to help advertisers of all sizes here, but from consultants to big agencies, where this tool is free right now, and you can access it by going to adsauditreport.com, and you can actually use it, again, once you get access to a Google account, a Gmail account. Typically you get invited to an account like that, right? Well, then you can use Ads Audit Report to connect securely through the OAuth mechanism. And then you can start pulling back data, things like trends over time, clicks, impressions, spend, CTR, average CPC. You'll see the data breakdowns by ad platform, right? So you can see, again, all these metrics by, search, shopping, video, display, etc. You'll see a keyword cloud on the top performing keywords. There's a table breakdown, again, of those, what the keywords are, the spend, impression, clicks, conversion, CPA, CPC. I'm talking fast here because I'm assuming if you're listening to this, you understand what all these shortcuts mean, but also drilling down to the actual ads, right? What are the top performing ads? Inspecting the ad copy, looking at the landing pages, the KPIs surrounding that, and of course, comparing previous periods or current periods with previous periods. And you can use this by a 30-day scan, custom date ranges. And you can also, and this is very useful, we recommend any consultant or agency to use this, is when you connect in, do an all-time report. So if you're first time discussing how you might be able to help them, again, using the value first principle, which we advocate at Chaos Map and been doing for the last decade, how can you use this tool to provide recommendations and also audit very quickly to get a specification or a detail around what you should be doing through that recommendation. So it's a powerful tool, and it's free right now, and you get up to 5 reports as of this broadcast. Now, SEMrush is number 3. Do not miss this. SEMrush and the guys over there, just tremendous, been in the marketplace for a long time, and you can get way more than just Google information here, meaning Google Ads information. They have advanced SEO tools, very powerful for both, and also competitor research, market research. They have many sort of sub tools within the master tools, right? You can also look at the ad builder to spy on competitors' templates in your ads, and really a tremendous tool. It is one that is probably used by 8 out of 10 marketers out there. So that gives you a sense of the popularity. And they have a free trial, and it gives you a little bit of data there. But then, of course, you can pay. It's a paid service on a monthly basis, and that's fine. Adelysis. I don't know how to say this. I've never been able to figure it out. That's number 4. It's Bradgedes tool here. Fantastic tool for improving your ads through performance monitoring. So it's a little bit different here, where they actually connect in with your ad account and they start pulling data. And unlike Ads Audit Report, which gives you a quick snapshot, this tool actually gives you more of a sort of a heartbeat feeling, right? Like, what are we actually doing here? What's happening with the ads? You can look at trend lines, like, for instance, quality score is a big piece of the algo, if you will, for Google Ads. Well, here you can take a look and see how are you progressing, up or down or flatline, right? That's just one of the multiple reports that they have. And they have about 20 plus management tools inside here. That's very, very powerful. And it's a little more costly, but if you're heavy into Google Ads, you should definitely check that out. But not to be cut short here, Optimizer, developed by one of the original members, I think, at Google. So an ex-Googler here. A lot of amazing features and powerful offers for users here. And things like identifying low-performing ads, as I said, new keyword suggestion based on reports. This is a powerful one that goes beyond just a search terms report. It actually looks at data and performance data to improve based on history, right? And testing ad variants easily. I mean, basically what you're doing here is you are looking at their data and implementing changes based on that data. And this goes beyond sort of the templatized versions that sits within the Google Ads Manager. So Optimizer, very, very powerful. One that we haven't used, but we see as a strong contender also in the tools discussion here is Shape.io. And it's a budget management tool that grants you better control over budget with advanced tracking and optimization. See, I just read that because I, in full disclosure, have not tested it. But I know this from the marketplace in general as a highly recommended tool. So if you look at this, then just let's go back real quick so that you can get an understanding of what we covered here today to help you out. Google Keyword Planner is number 1. Definitely don't miss that. It's free, right? Ads Audit Report, great for instant reports and insights to accounts, especially if you're on a consultant side to help your clients. Just get access, connect the tool. It's free right now, and get all valuable data very, very quickly. You could literally sign up, 5 minutes before the call. I don't advocate that, but if you needed to, and run a report on the fly and share it out on Zoom, and that has really fancy reporting as well. So you can do that. Number 3, SEMrush. We covered that in pretty good detail. Adelysis, maybe that's how you pronounce it, with Bradgedes, very powerful. I would say between that and Optimizer, number 5, they're pretty close in terms of usability. Optimizer is probably a little friendlier, but still very powerful, both of those. And finally, Shape.io, number 6 here, to help you run Google Ads. Do you need all of these? No. Pick 1 or 2 and then, test those. But if you're like us, we like to verify and test tools to see what provides the best value to our clients. That's why we tend to share these and also use them ourselves in our business. And so if you need help with Google Ads or Google campaigns, as I mentioned, go out to chaosmap.com. Here is the blog right here as we're sharing it out today. And we can also provide a quote for you. If you go to chaosmap.com/quote, that actually allows you to fill in some information to see if we can help you, if there's a fit. And worst case, if it's not, we can refer you out to somebody that might be a better fit. Worst case scenario, right? So anyway, this is Jan Ragnerud here with Media and Marketing Podcast. You'll see it out on iTunes as well as on YouTube. And hey, I hope you're having a great day, evening or night. And hey, if you like this, please subscribe and share it out to the marketplace. The more love we get, the better we can do, right? So I appreciate it very much. Enjoy making these for you. And we'll talk to you in the next one. Episode 134. Take it easy.